What's up, everybody? Um, I have a intro line to start this, and yeah, they say every story needs a conflict, but in this story or this video, there's no conflict. I've been doing really, really well. I've been extremely happy recently, and yeah, there's just been like a bunch of things like on my mind. Yeah, I've just been happy. It's been good. There's no conflict. There's no nothing sad and depressing. People usually associate that with something that's deep and profound, but no, all love for me right here. Uh, yeah, just like a couple things, and I don't know. I've been doing better with my health. I went to get a physical from the doctor, and because I want to improve my health. I've been talking about that for a while, and I found I was very, very, very deficient in vitamin D3, and yeah, everybody is because the winter time. But I ended up getting some vitamin D3, got some magnesium, some fish oil, create a little stack. That's what ChatGPT told me to do, and yeah, I think it's been working. I've had so much more energy, and the only thing that sucks, the only conflict is that in our dorm room right now, I speak for me and everybody who lives here. It's extremely fucking hot. This New Jersey weather is extremely inconsistent. Right now, it's been like 80 degrees, and I guarantee, and I haven't checked, next week is going to be like 40 degrees. Okay, well, I was kind of wrong. It's like 50 degrees, but when it goes from 80 degrees to 50 degrees, so like 50, 60. So yeah, it's inconsistent. That's just New Jersey weather. We all know that. I mean, not everybody's from New Jersey, but that's like it's a huge part of it. Anyways, but yeah, the sun's been out. Had a nice. I did something nice for my lady for her birthday, and she really loved it, and that made me really happy. We spent the whole day in the sun, so it was nice to be in the sun. Had some good food, and yeah, just been going out and doing shit. I'm just not been lazy. Like I realized that I don't want to subject my life to one form of success. I want to be successful in my relationships. I want to be successful in my friendships and everything, and I want to be successful in my career, and I want to be successful with my health, and I want to be successful artistically. Uh, I say that, and yeah, I don't know. I want to be successful with my faith in a way, and those are kind of like that's everything that's been on my mind, and that's kind of everything I've been working on. I did eat like shit for the past like couple days, but today I ate a lot better. I only had a couple cookies, which like realistically that's not a good thing. But I didn't eat like shit. I had a salad. I had some Vietnamese noodles and pho, as they say. It's very delicious. I really like it. I've been getting it like 2 times every week because it's just so good. Anyways, but got a lot of birthday money because my birthday was last week, so everything's been pretty dope. I've been thinking about my faith a lot. I grew up being my family is Greek Orthodox. We're Eastern Orthodox, and yeah, I think I really started to get into it a little bit more. That my ever since like Easter passed, and yeah, I just kind of been thinking about Jesus Christ, and I don't know. It's like a weird thing because like I really feel like I'm starting to believe in more in Jesus and everything, and yeah, I don't know. It's really interesting. It makes me happy. It makes me good, but it also worries me a little bit, because religion could be used for bad things, and there are many people who have mental spirals, and because of God and religion. But I do believe in God, and I feel like my belief in Jesus Christ is really increasing every single day, and trying to do the best I can. And that doesn't mean waking up at 6 a.m. to a cold shower and going to the gym. It's not, that's, I don't have advice, but if that's the advice I could give is like, you don't have to do what you don't have to become the person your phone is telling you to become in order to be happy and try to be the best version of yourself. Of course, you have to push yourself and everything. And that's not to say I haven't really been pushing myself like all too much, but I kind of just been enjoying the moment, but not in a in like a degenerate way, not in a like enjoy the moment, get extremely drunk, and do a bunch of drugs. No, I've been enjoying the moment in like a simple way, which I think is the best way to really enjoy it. Simple way, just be present with people, be present with my friends, family, with my lady, and yeah, it's just been a lot of fun. And yeah, school kind of sucks, so I guess it's another conflict. There's 3 weeks left of the semester, 2 weeks. Wow, like three. So yeah, and then I graduate college, which is just fucking crazy. Then I gotta get a job. So yeah. Anyways, but back on track. Yeah, everything's been pretty good. Or I mean, I wouldn't say everything's been like perfect, but I would say I've just been really happy. At least with these past couple of days. I think going back to health, the vitamins definitely help. I definitely have more energy and everything because I really was deficient, and it wasn't the first time I've been like deficient in like vitamins. I don't know. I remember it's just like being deficient. Anyways, um, yeah, and I could feel it. I felt dead the whole winter. Not getting sunlight, felt dead. I don't know. It sucks. I don't know if that has to do with genetics. Maybe because my family is really used to getting sun from the country we're from. I don't think that's the reason at all. I just think I'm lazy and just don't see the sun enough. But nevertheless, yeah. So a bunch of things has been. My plans to kind of go forward is go to church on Sunday. I don't know if I'm gonna go to this Sunday, but soon I'm gonna go. Yeah, actually, probably gonna. I was gonna give a call to my grandmother and see if she wanted to go. Which this is really interesting. I don't know. Like I like I fear like I kind of fear like not accepting it, but I fear like talking about like my belief in God and like even like my belief in my faith, just because I am a little bit worried that like people would judge me. Not that much, but like I'm a little bit, which is something I have to get over. But like I am a little bit worried that like people will question me. It's like why don't you why. And it's like I understand that like people don't believe in God, and I'm not here to like extremely preach all the time and everything, um because I'm still practicing my faith, or I at least I want to practice my faith and everything. So I don't know. I just like I there's a lot of conflicting opinions within that like topic, because that goes into the creation of the universe, and who knows why we're here. But um yeah, I don't know. That's just kind of been something in my mind. I've been looking into exercise a lot. I haven't really been exercising. I kind of been doing a little bit, but I'm really just waiting to get out of school because I don't want to spend a bunch of money on groceries, and the school food is really not good for you. So I have tried not to. I don't want to spend a bunch of money on groceries because we're gonna leave in 2 weeks. So it's like I'm really just like this like purgatory limbo state where it's like I'm just kind of waiting for summer in order for me to cook more, and I can kind of take control of my own diet, if that makes sense. Um, yeah, and then I didn't do laundry, and I was supposed to do laundry today, and I gotta wake up in like 7 hours, 8 hours, which kind of sucks, but it's all right. Things have been really good. I guess not everything. I guess things haven't been like super good, but I've been happy. So I guess that's like kind of the point. And I guess what I'm really trying to say here is, yeah, I just live in the moment. I think about like my mental health like a couple months ago, and I think about my mental health like a year ago, and it's just like this like rumination of like oh my gosh, it was just so bad. It was like this like obsessive rumination of trying to put together pieces of a puzzle of my life all the time, and I would literally just sit and think and think and think, and kind of going back to like art, because art is something I really do deeply love, but the I'm almost like happier the less I try to create, because I noticed that like a huge part of like wanting to create something is to tell a story, and when you tell a story, there's conflict. So usually the motivation for creating something is kind of conflict. You know, again, the whole point is like getting someone off your chest. You know, it's whatever, and that's when you really do feel the most alive when creating. And I haven't, I don't know if this is just like a flawed way of going about it, but I haven't really been, you know, I don't want to sit in my room and write about my problems or whatever. I don't want to like I don't know, it's like depressing in a way. It makes me kind of depressed, you know, like, you know, because if I want to create something as well, like I don't want to create something that's like not, I don't want to say meaningless, like I think that like that's, you know, another angle of art that everybody should like we shouldn't just like subject ourselves to having like you know the only angle of art how where everything has to be profound and deep, but you know there's feel good movies, there's feel good songs, there's not things where it's, you know, not everything's 808s and heartbreak, you know, sometimes you want to listen to Graduation, that's perfectly fine, but for me like, yeah, I don't know, I feel the most alive when I try to create something where it's like I am getting something on my chest, and I don't really have, life's been, I've been so happy. No, I'm not saying extremely happy, but I've been happy to the point where it's like I want to live in the moment. I don't want to live in my thoughts, and I feel like that's what it feels like when I'm creating something. And this is something that if I really do care about, you know, creating something, then I do have to figure out how to create without making it fucking depressing. So, yeah, but I guess it's just like a little life update. No one's gonna watch this anyways, and I say that in every video. Um, but yeah, so the title of this video is gonna be "No Bad News" because of this song. You guys know the song? Anybody know the song? Anyways, but yeah, that's my inspiration. So thanks.